The curse of the videotape spread rapidly among students as a bizarre urban rumor, followed by a series of unexplained deaths. A journalist named Asakawa began investigating the case and eventually traced the clues to the well shown in the videotape, where the remains of Yamamura Sadako were discovered at the bottom. After Sadako's body was recovered from the well, forensic examination confirmed that her actual time of death was only 1 to 2 years prior. This discovery revealed a chilling truth. Sadako had not died long ago. Instead, she had been trapped at the bottom of the well, surviving for a full 30 years. In today's video, we continue Sadako's story and enter its final chapter, uncovering her true power to kill through resentment and the truth behind the curse itself. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Leyenda Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Before we begin today's video, I recommend you watch my first 2 episodes about Sadako's story. From her origins to the curse of the videotape and the truth behind its killings. These 2 videos will give you a complete understanding of Sadako's abilities and the story I'm about to tell. Now, let's enter Sadako's final chapter. Sadako miraculously survived at the bottom of a well for 30 years. During this long and desperate time, the resentment she accumulated grew beyond anything ordinary people could imagine. After her death, this resentment did not vanish, but was sealed into the videotape, eventually giving rise to the so-called videotape curse. Journalist Asakawa Reiko, her ex-husband Takayama Ruji, and her son Asakawa Yoichi were all drawn into the curse while investigating it. In the end, only Reiko survived, while her ex-husband Ruji tragically died under the curse. The truth behind Asakawa's survival is chilling. Only by making a copy of the videotape and having someone else watch it could the curse be transferred. To save her son Yoichi, Asakawa ultimately chose to give the copied tape to her own father. A few months later, a rumor quietly began to spread. Anyone who had watched the cursed videotape could be saved if they had someone else watch it within 7 days. This rumor spread like a virus, yet the city continued to witness a string of mysterious deaths. Takayama Ruji's student and assistant, Mai Takano, went to the place where Asakawa Reiko worked to investigate his death. When Mai and Reiko's colleague Okazaki arrived at Reiko's residence, they were shocked to find that she had mysteriously disappeared. Mai conducted her own investigation into Reiko, but it wasn't long before a police officer found her. From the officer, she learned a shocking truth. Reiko's father had already died, and his manner of death was identical to that of her teacher, Takayama Ruji. The officer tried his luck with Mai, hoping to get some clues, but in the end, he came up empty-handed. A few days later, Mai and Reiko's colleague Okazaki finally uncovered some clues. Reiko's disappearance seemed to be connected to her investigation of the deceased, Tomoko. At the time, a witness named Masami Kurahashi had seen Tomoko's mysterious death, but she had already been admitted to a psychiatric hospital. Mai and Okazaki soon found Masami, but she was mentally unstable, extremely afraid of televisions, and had stopped speaking. From Masami's attending doctor, Kawajiri, they learned something strange. No matter how her photos were taken, Masami's images always appeared distorted. Dr. Kawajiri explained that this was a psychic ability known as psychic photography. By chance, Masami approached a television, and the screen displayed a dried-up well. Everyone around the TV immediately fell into a state of hysteria. Seeing this, Mai quickly rushed to support Masami. The moment her hand touched hers, Mai was pulled into Masami's memories, through which she discovered that she herself possessed psychic abilities. The next day, Mai spotted Yoichi outside a supermarket, which led her to successfully find Reiko. From Reiko, Mai learned that Yoichi was experiencing the same condition as Masami. They no longer spoke, and strange occurrences happened whenever they got near television. Meanwhile, Masami was taken by Dr. Kawajiri for experiments. Through these tests, the doctor discovered that Masami possessed a mysterious power, which was the root cause of her mental instability. Dr. Kawajiri concluded that as long as this mysterious power was transferred out of her, Masami could return to normal. This conclusion aligned perfectly with the idea of giving the cursed videotape to someone else in order to save oneself. As the number of victims continued to rise, Mai eventually revealed Reiko's location to the police, which led to Reiko and Yoichi being brought back to the station for questioning. Fearing that Yoichi might be used for experiments like Masami, Mai used her psychic abilities to help him escape immediately. However, during the escape, Yoichi accidentally injured a police officer with his own psychic powers, fully exposing that he was possessed by Sadako and had the same supernatural abilities as her. Reiko was also tragically struck by a car during the escape, which only deepened Mai's sense of guilt toward Yoichi. Dr. Kawajiri and Mai discussed how to save Yoichi, and in the end, they all decided to help transfer the supernatural power from his body. Concerned that Yoichi might not have enough strength, Mai volunteered to act as a medium to assist him with the transfer. That night, the experiment to transfer Sadako's energy took place by the pool. As the procedure progressed, the once calm water began to surge. The lights flickered on and off, and everyone started experiencing hallucinations. Tragically, Dr. Kawajiri and his assistant lost their lives during the process. Sensing that something was wrong, Mai immediately deactivated the device on Yoichi and lifted him up, but in doing so, they were pulled into another dimension, the very well where Sadako had been trapped before. When Mai realized Yoichi was missing, she searched the well but could not find him. At that moment, the previously deceased Takayama Ruji suddenly appeared and carried Yoichi out. This well served as a passage connecting the world of the living and the dead. Ruji handed Yoichi to Mai and, in that moment, transferred Sadako's power from Yoichi into himself. This was the last thing he could do as a father for his son, before disappearing into the darkness. Mai climbed slowly toward the top of the well with Yoichi. Just as they were about to escape, Sadako appeared. She would not let them go so easily. Moving at incredible speed along the well wall, she quickly caught up to Mai. Unexpectedly, Sadako did not kill Mai. Instead, she left a single phrase, "Why are you able to survive?" before falling back into the well water. These words reflected the essence of the 30 years of resentment she had accumulated while trapped in the well. Having survived the ordeal, Mai climbed out of the well with Yoichi. In the next moment, the scene around them shifted from the well back to the pool. With Sadako's energy transferred out, Yoichi returned to normal, and Mai finally showed a smile she hadn't worn in a long time. The events surrounding Sadako seemed to have come to an end. But was that really the case? Sadako's story was presented to the audience as a trilogy, with its terrifying events leaving a deep impression in people's memories. Some found it chilling, while others thought it dull. Yet there is no denying that Sadako has become one of the most iconic vengeful spirits of the modern era. Do you really believe Sadako's story is finished? If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.